Hi, I'm Jacqueline Wilson, and I've taken over this studio in London with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cameras for 5 unsuspecting readers who grew up with my children's books. To say thank you all these years later, I'm going to surprise them with the first ever copies of my brand new book for adults, Think Again. And the best bit, they have no idea what's going to happen. Hi, Grace.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, because I was also, when I was at Hetty Feather book signing, they interviewed me then, so there's a little 11-year-old Grace.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Grace, I'm 26, I live in Surrey.
I'm Ashley, I'm 34 years old.
I'm from the Midlands, I'm 22 years old. I can drive a tractor. Running through my fun facts real quickly.
So I'm originally Vietnamese, but I was born in Czech Republic, hence I call it the Eurovision accent. But I've been living in London for the last, let me count, 14 years.
I'm Charlie, I'm 24. I use he, him pronouns, and I am very, very into Jacqueline Wilson books. I think Jacqueline Wilson had such a big impact on sort of generation of like 90s and noughties kids because her books felt real. They weren't patronising. Not everything had like a joyful, happy ending where everything is fixed.
So that was something that I suppose encouraged me to fall in love with reading, and that led me to the career that I had for 10 years as an English teacher.
Jacqueline Wilson herself felt like such a real person to me, and it felt like she understood a lot of what I was going through, that it made just the books extra comforting because it's like someone out there gets it.
As a kid, it made me understand the depth of of human beings to somebody who was just 11 years old and didn't really have anybody to relate to. Having those books, it just makes you feel like you're not the only one.
That's nice that she said that.
I remember really distinctly the first day of year 3 having my sister Jodie. That was my reading book that week, which was a traumatising book. It's
My sister Jodie is seriously sad.
And that really fostered a love of reading that has carried on and now done a literature degree. So it's, it's lasted all the way till 22. It's still going now.
When I was 11, Jacqueline Wilson is doing a book signing. This is the most important person in my entire life. This is the most exciting thing you could ever tell me. And I ran upstairs and I got the biggest backpack I could find and I put every single one of my Jacqueline Wilson books in it. And when we were in the car on the way there, my mum's like, Grace, you can't ask her to sign like 20 books.
So this is a copy of Nobody's Perfect by Jacqueline Wilson, which is one of her like oldest books. Given that her first book came out in 1969, it's like you can't get hold of them. I went to a talk and signing, and during the Q&A I asked if there was any chance that some of her older books like Nobody's Perfect could go to ebook so that they were accessible to a new generation of readers. And Jacqueline said that she would ask about it, and she sent me this and she signed it for me, and yeah, it's very special to me.
I read her books because for me it was kind of an insight into a British culture. She basically offered this little window into how British society is, this little pop culture kind of references. Living in the UK has always been my dream, since I was a kid. Despite my case not being mentioned in her books, there's nothing about an Asian girl growing up in a post-Soviet country, but there was a lot of elements that I could actually identify with.
I identified most closely when I was younger with Ellie from the Girls series, because she was the main character as well, being the protagonist and not being the really beautiful one, not being the one who's always going to get the boy. If she could be the main character of her book, I could be the main character.
That's lovely.
When I saw that announcement, I was so excited. It's just silly excitement, like childlike excitement.
Yeah, I've heard always the Girls series is expanding into literature for adults.
A sequel, let's put it that way, a long-awaited sequel.
I first found out because I got 3 texts from 3 different people at the same time going, Charlie, have you seen the news?
My friend is back. Ellie is back. I am so excited.
Yay. This is exactly what so many girls my age now really want to see. We want to see what happened to them all and how are they kind of managing the grown-up struggles that we're all struggling with now.
She's there like, I still see you. I'm still there for you.
You know, when you're on Facebook or Instagram and you stalk your high school friend, you know, and they married with 5 kids, you're just waiting for the juicy gossip. That's what I'm waiting for. You know, I just can't wait to see where she ended up.
What would you say to her?
I'd say thank you for providing me with a world to escape to.
Oh, just a thank you, really. A big thank you for fostering that love that has been such a predominant part of my life.
Thank you for creating characters that just resonate with so many of us.
Thank you. Feels like she's always been there through all of the really difficult points in my life.
Hi, Grace.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
You are kidding.
Am I hallucinating?
Oh, can I hug you?
Of course you can. How lovely to meet you. Charlie. Hello, darling.
So ridiculous. I'm so sorry. Hello.
How lovely that you've kept all the books and everything.
Of course. I've still got like a whole shelf of them and all of that.
Well, I hope you've got just a tiny bit to put the brand new book about Ellie, Magda and Nadine, the girls in love that I wrote long ago. Think again.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, how fabulous.
So
What was
if
it?
you are Michaela.
What, as in, like, I can keep the book.
So it's yours, Charlie.
I
tell you what,
Thank you so much.
can I see what I wrote?
Yeah.
So I'm so speechless, honestly. You've got no idea what an impact you had on me and my life and my friends.
I wrote to you back when I was like 11. I cannot believe I'm meeting you.
Oh my, I can't believe that I'm actually speechless.